My name is Hiroko Yutagawa, and I work part-time at a fast food chain. I've been married to my husband, Takaki, for 10 years now. We don't have any children together, and both of our parents are already deceased. The reason we don't have children is because I went through a medical checkup 10 years ago when I just got married with my husband. That's when they found that I was partly infertile, meaning that I was going to have a difficult time conceiving naturally. I went through treatment for a couple of years after that, but my condition did not improve. But my husband wasn't disappointed by this and told me that we could spend the rest of our lives together, just the two of us. And thanks to his kindness, we've gone 10 years without having any major fights. We still go out on dates almost every weekend, and we often eat at expensive restaurants and go on trips when we have the time. But one morning, I noticed something off with my husband. Here's your lunch, honey.
Thank you so much, Hiroko.
I put some smoked salmon and salad in there, so I hope you enjoy. I put some boiled broccoli in there as well for you.
Oh, that's my favorite. Thank you so much, honey.
Yesterday's main dish was beef, so I figured I'd put something else in there today to give it some variety.
Well, I can't wait until lunchtime. I'm already drooling.
Well, have fun at work, honey.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is something wrong, Hiroko?
Well, you look a bit sick, Takaki. Are you feeling all right? Do you have a fever or something?
Oh, no, I just didn't get enough sleep last night, so it's no big deal.
Really?
I couldn't finish on my work last night, so I brought some back home and worked on it all night. That's why I look more tired than usual.
That's weird. My husband works at a company with a strong reputation for not overworking their employees. He never stays late for work, let alone bring work back home. That doesn't sound right to me at all. And so, at the time, I thought it was weird that he wasn't getting enough sleep. It just didn't make any sense, considering what his workplace was like.
Oh, don't worry about me, alright? I'm doing fine.
Well, if you say so, honey.
I'll tell you what, on my way back today, I'll stop by Patisserie Moni and I'll buy your favorite snacks there. So look forward to that, alright? You'll find out what I bought when I come back from work today, okay?
But you really don't have to do that for me, you know.
Well, I just want you to know, okay? After all, spending time with you is the most important thing in the world to me.
Well, thank you, honey. I'll be looking forward to it.
Alright, well, I better head out. I'll see you later.
And so, my husband grabbed his lunchbox and headed out for work. I guess I was overthinking things. He seemed pretty normal when he left for work, so I don't think I should worry about anything, is what I thought at the time. And so I convinced myself that everything was fine and waved goodbye to him as he left our apartment room to go to work. And so I went back inside and started working on all the chores I had to do for the day. But 3 months later, while I was drinking some coffee after lunch with my husband, he started saying something unbelievable.
Hiroko, I want a divorce.
What?
I'll obviously pay you however much you want in consultation fees, and I've already filled out my side of the divorce papers.
I don't understand what's going on right now. What do you mean you want a divorce?
Well, I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think it might be good for us to move on from each other and start a new life with someone else.
But this is too sudden. I don't understand.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Hiroko.
Before you apologize to me, you have to explain why you want a divorce in the first place. Because right now, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't think I can tell you right now.
What? What do you mean you can't tell me?
I don't want you to split your assets with me, and because this place is owned under our name, I'll give up ownership of it and you can have the place for yourself. I'll make sure that you get all that done within the next few weeks so you don't have to do anything for yourself for now.
Wait, hold on. You have to slow down. I'm still confused. You can't just do this without explaining yourself.
Look, I don't want to burden you with anything, okay? I want this to be a smooth process for both of us. That's the least I could do to take responsibility for the situation.
I don't care about the money or the house right now. Why? Why do you want to divorce me? I just don't get it.
I told you I can't explain that to you right now, but you have to understand that I'm not joking right now.
He's right. His eyes are super serious. It's almost like he's demanding me to get a divorce with him. So you're really not going to tell me why you want a divorce, huh?
I'm just tired.
My husband was just refusing to talk to me, and I was getting super frustrated with him. But I didn't really know what to say. We spent 10 years of our lives together, and now, all of a sudden, he wants to get a divorce? It just doesn't make any sense. And obviously, I couldn't come to terms with it for a while, and I spent the next couple of weeks just going through the motions without being able to figure out the answers to any of the burning questions I had. Wait a minute. Maybe he wants a divorce because I did or said something that upsetted him. I must have done something wrong. If not, then he would never ask for a divorce like this. He's a kind person, and I'm sure we can figure this out. I just have to show him that I've changed. And so, I took some time off from work to focus on my personal life. and stayed home as much as possible to show my husband that I was willing to support him for the rest of my life. Look, honey, I'm making hot pot for dinner tonight. The meat was on sale today at the supermarket, so I bought a bunch for us. Are you excited?
You don't have to cook anything for me anymore, honey. I don't deserve it.
Well, I'm just doing this because I like cooking, and I wanted to eat hot pot tonight, all right? Look, I even made the broth from my own dashi. It's really good.
Why? Why are you doing this for me?
Oh, come on. Don't be so hard on yourself. We've spent the last 10 years of our lives together, and I love and respect you. That's why. And one day, hey, I heard that the cherry blossoms at MoniRobo Park have fully blossomed. You want to head there today and have a little picnic date?
Well, I'm not really in the mood to go outside right now.
But we're gonna have to wait a whole year if we miss this chance. So come on, let's go. And on another day, hey, the local art museum is opening their new Van Gogh exhibit today. I got 2 tickets to the museum from a friend of mine, so let's go check it out together.
I can't. I'm busy today.
I see. Then how about next Sunday? Are you free then?
Why don't you just go by yourself, huh? I'm not interested.
But what am I supposed to do with the other ticket then? And there's a restaurant by the museum that I want to go to, and I thought maybe we could go there together as well.
This is such a drag.
No matter how many times I invited him on a date, he always seemed annoyed and uninterested. And eventually, he told me this.
Look, I'm not gonna change my mind or anything, okay?
Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin. There was nothing else I could do. You've always been a man that kept your word. And if you're insisting that you're not going to change your mind, then you probably aren't. Maybe I was wrong for trying to convince you to stay with me.
Thank you. So, you finally understand then, right?
Yes. I'm sorry for making you wait so long. I'll sign the divorce documents now.
Thank you so much for everything, Hiroko.
So this is how it ends, huh?
I guess it is. I already know where I'm moving to, so all I have to do is pack up my things.
Do you need me to help?
Nope, I'll be fine. I just gotta grab a couple of essentials and clothes and I'll be on my way.
These past 10 years, they were the happiest of my life. You gave me so much joy.
Same here. Those 10 years were truly special.
Yeah, and I'll never forget the memories I made with you.
I'm gonna move out of here on the weekend, okay? So please, try your best to forget about me and live the rest of your life happily.
He didn't tell me his new address or his new contact details. He just packed his things and left silently, without saying much. It was pretty anticlimactic. But I still want to be with Takaki. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. I wanted him to be next to me when I was on my deathbed. I should have ran after my husband and told him how I really felt, but I just couldn't. Something was stopping me from chasing after him. I guess I just didn't want to be a burden for him anymore. I wanted him to be happy. And eventually, the emotional damage started to set in. It got so bad at one point that I had to take some time off from my part-time job to recover. I told my husband that I was going to turn the divorce papers in, but I'm ashamed to admit that I still haven't done it yet. Maybe I haven't done it yet because I'm still clinging on to that slim possibility of us getting back together again. God, I can't believe that there's a part of me that still thinks there's a chance of us getting back together. And so for a couple of weeks, I spent my days just sitting on my couch, not doing anything besides constantly thinking about Takaki. I thought about how he might have dumped me because I wasn't capable of giving him a child, but he never brought that up with me when we were together. So I don't think that was the reason. There must have been some kind of reason behind this. I just can't figure out what it is. Hello? Hiroko? Oh, hey, Shiori. You sound Oh, who am I kidding? You're still going through it, huh? Yeah, I guess you know me too well for me to fool you, huh? Yeah, obviously. We've known each other since we were in elementary school. You're my oldest and closest friend. Yeah, you're right. But we really haven't talked lately in person, have we? Do you want to go grab coffee sometime? I'm sorry, but I'm not really in the mood right now. I'm really sorry. Hey, I know I really shouldn't be asking you this directly, and I'm sorry if this upsets you, but did you get a divorce with Takaki? Huh? This is Shiori. I've known her for more than 20 years now, and she's one of my oldest and closest friends. I trust her with my life. I was wondering why she called me out of the blue, but I guess it was to ask me this question. Wait, how do you know about that? I haven't told anyone about it yet. Well, actually... Oh my god. Don't tell me you met with Takaki. You heard it directly from him, didn't you? No, that's not how I found out, I swear. You're lying. I know you're my best friend, but how else would you have known? It just doesn't make any sense. So you were the reason Takaki broke up with me, huh? I can't believe you do this to me. Hiroko, I would never, ever betray you. Please, you have to trust me on this. I can't even go to work anymore, Shiori. You put me through hell. That's what you did to me. You must be real proud of yourself. Hiroko, listen to me. Oh shoot, Dorori yelled my name over the phone, and I was finally able to come to my senses. I was so paranoid that I was blaming her for the divorce. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say those things to you. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. I understand how you feel, and I don't blame you. It's just, ever since the divorce, I haven't been able to think straight. But that's not an excuse. I shouldn't have said those things to you. I'm so sorry. No, it's all right. I should have framed the question a bit differently, too. Part of the blame is on me. But can I ask why you know about the divorce? Well, you know how I told you a while back that I started a new job at an insurance company? You know, I used to work at a manufacturing company, but I changed jobs. Oh yeah, I do remember you telling me that. You said you wanted a fresh start to your career, right? Yeah, and Takaki actually came to me one day and talked to me about my job. Wait, why would he do that? Well, that's actually because... And the truth that Shiori told me was more cruel and depressing than I ever imagined. I couldn't believe myself for ever doubting my husband. What was I thinking? And the tears that I had been holding back came flowing out. And I just sat there, sobbing my eyes out for about 30 minutes. Takaki, I finally understand now. So that's why you wanted to get a divorce with me, huh? I want to talk to Takaki. I want to talk to him in person and ask him how he actually feels. I knew you were going to say that. Did he tell you where he is right now? Well, yes. He told me that he was going to leave everything up to me if anything happened to him, so... Could you tell me where he is now then? Of course! I can't keep this to myself any longer. And you deserve to know. And so the following day, I went to the address that Shiori gave me. There I saw Takaki.
Hiroko, how did you find me?
You told me that you were moving into a brand new apartment complex. But why are you in the hospital?
Well...
Shiori told me everything, honey. I know why you got a divorce with me.
Dang it, I told her not to tell you.
Takaki, why? Why didn't you tell me that you had terminal cancer? Your doctor told you that you had terminal cancer when they did a check on you a few months ago, right? And Shiori also told me that you didn't tell me about your condition because you didn't want to worry me. You were going to take this to the grave, weren't you?
Well, when they found the tumor, it was already too late. There weren't any noticeable conditions at first, so I didn't get it checked out early enough.
It's stage 4, right?
That's right. They told me that surgery won't help me recover. Basically, I don't have any hopes of surviving.
But what about the hospital? Didn't you tell them you had a wife?
They knew about you, but I made them promise to me that they wouldn't tell you about my cancer. I didn't want you to see me in pain, and I knew that you wouldn't be able to handle it, so...
Oh my god. So you did all this for me, huh?
Did Shiori tell you about the insurance money as well?
Yeah.
Then I can die peacefully, okay? I don't got anything to worry about. You'll get plenty of money when I die, and I'm really glad that she was able to cut a good deal for me.
But is there anything else you want to tell me?
I quit my job as soon as I moved out of our apartment, and right now I'm paying my medical bills off my savings and the severance that they gave me.
I see.
But now that you know what I've been dealing with, I guess there's no point in trying to hide it from you anymore. We're not family anymore, okay? So you don't have to come and see me ever again. What was that?
You always push yourself too hard, honey. You never let me carry some of the weight on your shoulders. Am I really that unreliable? My eyes started tearing up, and I grabbed Takaki's hand. I could tell just by looking at him that he's lost a lot of weight in the last 2 months. It was really shocking to see him like this. I guess he was trying his best to hide his condition from me when we were still together. I waited for his response patiently, but he just sat there thinking for a bit. Maybe he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Minutes that felt like hours passed, and that's when he finally started talking.
Shiori said the same thing to me once, you know? She told me that I wasn't telling you about my cancer because I didn't trust you enough.
Shiori really said that?
Yeah, and she also told me not to waste the 10 years that we had spent together.
Takaki, I know Hiroko, and I think what she wants most in life is to spend the rest of her life by your side. She wants to share all her pain, happiness, and sadness with you.
I understand that.
But you're still not going to tell her about your condition, huh? You're just gonna leave her in the dark like this? Is that really fair to her?
No, but I've already made up my mind.
Why is that?
Well, chances are I'm not gonna come out of this alive. I could go in a million different treatments and my cancer still wouldn't go away. In fact, the treatment is still probably gonna weaken my body, if anything.
But Hiroko is...
But look, I love Hiroko more than anything in the world. That's why I don't want her to see me suffer.
Well, I understand that, but isn't that...
My wife's life is just starting, and I want her to move on from me and find another man that'll make her happy and eventually forget about me.
But what if that's not what she wants?
Well, you're right. She's probably not gonna be able to get over me for at least a few years, huh?
But you guys are a dream couple. People would do anything to have what you have right now, you know?
I understand, and thank you. But this is the right thing to do, okay?
So you're making this decision because you love Hiroko, huh?
That's right. I also want you to support her after I die, and believe me, that day will come. That's why you need to stick by her side and support her for me.
I didn't know you and Shiori had a conversation like that.
I always knew there was a chance of you finding out, either through Shiori or through some other means. But I didn't think I'd be alive after 2 months, you know? I thought I was gonna die a lot earlier.
Hey, please don't say that.
Hiroko.
Shiori told me over the phone that she considers both of us very close friends, and she didn't want to see you die without me knowing about it. She said that would be too cruel, both for you and me.
Man, I shouldn't have burdened Shiori like that. I feel bad now.
Hey, Takaki, before I walked into this room, I told myself that I would stick by your side until the day you die.
Really? You still want to look after me even after seeing how I look now?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was shocked when I saw how much weight you've lost. I can't believe you look like this. You always went to the gym and kept your body in shape.
Well, even a person like that can get cancer, so I guess you never know what'll happen in life, huh?
I want you to live, honey.
What?
I know the doctors have already given up on you, but I'm certain that there's still hope. And I don't want you to give up. Takaki looked shocked when I said that. Well, who wouldn't be? I was saying something that directly contradicted the doctor's professional opinion.
You're not a doctor, though, and I don't think you should be making these assumptions.
I understand that.
You're just not strong enough to deal with this, honey. You don't have what it takes to see me die.
I don't, but I have what it takes to help you get better.
Oh, shut up already. I'm not gonna get better. How can you be so confident in my recovery, huh?
Well, because I've spent the last 10 years with you. I know you, and so I know what you're capable of.
Dang it. I pushed you away thinking that you would help me move on from me, but why do you seem so happy to see me, huh? Why are you still so obsessed with me?
I'm not happy to see you like this. And this has been really hard on me too, you know? I could barely sleep last night.
Then tell me, what the hell am I supposed to do, huh? Am I just gonna survive this? How? Please don't give me any more false hope. It's just gonna make everything more painful.
Okay.
All I can do now is just sit on this bed and wait for death to knock on my door.
Okay.
And I got a divorce from you because I love you and I care about you. I want you to be happy more than anything. So please, don't pretend like I'm gonna get better, alright?
But I'm being serious. I know you can get better.
Hiroko.
And so I started crying again and placed my hand gently onto his. He tried to swat my hand away, but I resisted and held his hand firmly. He probably gave up because he looked into my eyes and didn't say anything. But I knew that he was ready to hear me out. I know the doctors have given up on you, and I know that you have stage 4 cancer. But there is still hope. Cancer progresses differently for everyone. Some people have survived stage 4 cancer before, you know. Miracles happen.
Well, that might be true, but it's not gonna happen to me.
Let's just start by telling your doctor that you want to live, all right? And when they hear that, they might be able to figure something out. A different solution that they hadn't thought of before.
Well, if they do say that there's nothing they can do.
Then we think about what else we can do to help you survive.
Do you know how irresponsible that is? God, I can't believe you.
Takaki, please listen to me.
Besides, we're already divorced. There's no reason for me to help you anymore.
No, you and I haven't gotten a divorce yet.
What?
You handed me the signed divorce papers 2 months ago, and when you moved out of the apartment. But I still have it with me. See? I brought it with me.
What the hell are you thinking? Go hand it in, damn it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You're so stubborn, Kiriko. You always have been. You know how I feel, right? You understand very well what I want. But still, you refuse to follow my wishes, huh?
Huh? What did you just say? Could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't say that because I wanted to hurt you. It's just, I'm sorry that I upset you. It wasn't my intent.
Look, you need to shut up and just listen to me for a second.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
I know miracles are statistically improbable and medically impossible. But I don't want you to just give up on living. I promise that I'll stick by your side in sickness and in health. And that's why I'm not going to let go of your hand. I'm going to fight this with you, all right?
Hiroko,
He held my hand and gripped it. It was a weak grip, but to me, it felt firm and strong.
I want to live. I want to fight this and spend more time with you.
So you're finally being honest to yourself, huh? You should have done this from the beginning. But anyway, I'm not giving up on you, whatever happens, so I want you to do the same for yourself.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. I was just thinking and panicking and,
Yeah, I understand. I would do some crazy stuff too if I was just told that I had terminal cancer one day.
But anyways, I'll talk to my doctor, okay? I'll tell him that it doesn't matter how much money it takes, I want to fight this thing and come out on top.
And I'll do my best to support you, honey. And we've got a really powerful ally by our side. Shiori's going to help us through this whole process as well.
Thank you. I can't thank you enough, can I?
Good luck. And I don't say that lightly, honey. I really hope we can power through this together.
Yes.
And I guess we won't be needing these divorce papers anymore. And so my husband immediately went to his doctor and told him that he wanted to fight the cancer so that he can live out the rest of his life with me.
Alright, I understand. Well then I'll do everything in my power to help you through that journey.
Really?
Yes, but we can only get you so far. I think it would be better to move you to a hospital that specializes in cancer treatments. They have a limited number of hospital beds and a lot of demand, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to get you admitted in there right away, but I'll try my best.
Doc, do you think I'll be able to recover from this?
Well, I don't know about a full recovery, but I can definitely help you suppress the spread of the tumor. And don't forget, even if you're able to get rid of the tumor, there's no guarantee that it won't come back.
Sir, please help my husband. Please.
I'm counting on you, Doc.
I'll try my best, and so please make sure to take care of your body, both of you, alright?
And so 9 months quickly passed after that. There was fortunately enough space for Takaki at the hospital his doctor was talking about, and he was admitted into their facilities right away. And so that's how his battle with cancer started. He went through a wide range of treatments, and he was in pain every day. But he still did everything in his power to get better and never refused treatment.
Damn it, I'm not giving up. This is for Hiroko and my future.
And eventually, my husband started to get better. It was a miracle. He started to regain weight, and he looked like a completely different person. He went into remission, and even after he was discharged from the hospital, he visited every once a month to check whether the cancer had come back. But every time he got back good results, he actually managed to beat the cancer.
Mr. Utagawa, you did it, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm sure it was very long and a tough journey, but it's all over now.
Yeah, you can say that again. The side effects of the treatments were so severe that I thought about giving up a lot.
But I guess you were just stronger than the cancer. Your will to survive was just that strong.
You really think so?
I do, but that's not it. I think your wife played a huge part in your victory.
My wife?
Having someone support really helps people fight illnesses, you know? I've seen it happen many times before.
Maybe you're right. If it wasn't for her, I would have given up on getting better a long time ago, and I ended up really hurting her when I said that I wanted to get a divorce with her.
I'm not gonna chime in with your personal relationship, but I can say this. Your wife is the reason you're alive right now, so please treat her with kindness.
Yes.
Like the doctor told us before, there's no guarantees that the cancer isn't going to come back. So moving forward, he's going to get checked up once every year for the rest of his life. He also started writing a book. While he was in the hospital, he always said that he wanted to write a book about his experience fighting cancer. Takaki, I'm gonna pour some tea for myself. Do you want some?
I'd love some, thank you.
Your previous workplace reached out to you and told you that they wanted you back on their team, right? I don't think you should stay up late every night to write your book. It's not good for your health.
Okay, I'll finish up in 30 minutes and then I'll go to bed.
You know, you better let me read it when you're done.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while.
Apparently, my husband used to be one of his company's best employees. And so when I told his former CEO about how he beat cancer, he told us that their doors were always open for him. He said that they were always willing to welcome him back. He's on board with it too, and he's planning on starting at the company again sometime in the next couple of months.
Congratulations, Takaki! I knew you could get better. I just knew it. All right, it's time to celebrate. Let's party tonight.
Thank you for coming, Shiori.
Well, it's just the three of us today, so it might not be a party, but let's celebrate.
Well, I think this is a perfect size for a party. We're all we need, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But look at all this food! You sure you can finish this all?
The pizza and sushi are still on their way, so there's more coming.
We can have some leftovers tomorrow. Let's just enjoy all this food tonight.
Yeah, let's do it! Let's party!
Irako, thank you so much for everything. You're the reason I'm alive and well today. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, honey.
I hope that we can spend the rest of our lives together.
Oh, I'm certain that we can. My husband's face got all red when I said that. I could tell he was blushing, and so I smiled back at him, and he held his hand firmly. We're prepared to tackle any challenge that pops up in our way together.